like the biggest super regional with two teams you feel like could genuinely win a national championship. But only one will move on and one will go home for the summer. Georgia is the road team here in Game 2, though we're in Athens, and they've got the best offense in the SEC, fourth best in the country, and they get back Trey Phelps today. They said this was their Friday starter to begin the season before the forearm strain.
Absolutely. He was the ace of their staff. He's making his 10th start of the year, but look at the ERA, 2.81, and what I love about him, how about the strikeout-to-walk ratio? 5-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. He's got that big arm at the top of the zone with a curveball behind it. Be a big challenge for him today against this Georgia offense.
And listen to this for Trey Phelps. Eight days ago, he took a very famous home run trot around the bases. Got ejected from that regional final here in Athens. 4-pitch walk. So Trey Phelps is on to start Game 2. Hot shot on the ground to third, and Ace Reese sliding on the turf. Long throw, gets past Reed Stallman. Phelps to third. Georgia in business. And on the hands of Lujo and in the air to left. Vitas Valencius backs up. Should be deep enough. Trey Phelps will tag and score without a throw, and Georgia strikes first. Runner goes, and the throw is not in time. Second. 2-1. Roped into right field on a line, and that'll drop in front of Jacob Parker. Parker gets it in quickly. Jackson waited on it, and they're at the corners again for Georgia. Regional. But here's Kenny Ishikawa. Corners still one out, 2-1. That's up high, so
always the toughest for me for starting pitchers.
Grab home runs. 3-2. 3-2 again. Eighth pitch of the plate appearance. And Ishikawa resists with some Soto flair. Through. Wynn cues one off the end of the bat. Slowly it's Stallman, so the only play is first for out number 2. And Daniel Jackson scores to make it 2-zip Georgia. 1-2. Gas again. Who needs the spinners when you got that for Ryan McPherson to strand a couple aboard? But 2 on the board for Georgia in the top of the first. So let's see what Mississippi State's offense can do. Like Georgia, a top 8 offense in the country, and Ace Reese is rolling right now.
Yeah, there is Caden Aoki, fifth-year senior, making his 19th appearance, his 8th start of the year. He's been using a lot of different roles by Wes Johnson. He's been a starter, he's been a closer, he's got some saves under his belt, he's been a middle guy as well.
This is a broken bat. Floater into left. Phelps out, and it lands foul as Garrett Fry got sawed off with the aluminum. Garrett Fry, 7th pitch. Popped up. Short left center. Colby Branch, the shortstop, backs up, and the senior puts it away for the first out. That big start last weekend. In the air, and shallow left center again. Branch puts another away, and 2 pop-outs to the Georgia shortstop to start for Caden Aoki. 7th pitch to Sullivan. Rocking on a line toward the gap in left center, and that will get to the wall. Noah Sullivan with a heck of a plate appearance, and he dives in safely with a 2-out double. Parker tried to hold up, and he went around and strikes out. Brian O'Connor's irate out of the first base dugout.
Wow, I gotta see this, man. I didn't think he went, guys.
He says there's no blank way you can make that call, and that is as livid as you will ever see Brian O'Connor.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy.
They missed that one. Everybody missed that one.
Because of the missed call.
Colby Branch leads off 8-9-1, and Branch tags one to the trees. Goodbye.
Well, you might call them trees, but that parking lot over there, I call them Athenian yachts.
him just lean on this breaking ball. He sees it hop up right out of the hand, and what a weapon Colby Branch is in the 8 hole for the Georgia Bulldogs. 18 long balls out of the 8 hole now, 57 RBIs, and Georgia up 3-0 early in this one. One attack is in the upper quadrant of the strike zone. There's not a lot of flat bat pass. It's a lot of uppercut with Georgia. You see.
This comes up and in and hits Trey Phelps on what appeared to be the right hand. Payoff. Fastball hit on the screws, it's short, caught, and back to second, not in time, trying to double off Ryan Black.
That was a nice move by Ryan Black.
So does the Georgia offense, who has chased Ryan McPherson, and now Duke Stone, a starter, enters here. Roller at short, Ryder Woodson up with it, and Garrick Fry's turn, not nearly in time. Keep it right here. 3-2. Just missed. Wow. And the bases are loaded. Ishikawa walked his first time. It's not been quite the 2-0. Is a strike with a heater. 2-1. Drifts outside. 3-1. Ball 4, and it's 4-0 Georgia. Eighth batter for Georgia this inning. First pitch swinging at Ace Reese to the bag in time to end the inning.
Yeah, what does that mean? It means it has later and tighter break at the end.
Sharply on the ground into center. A base hit to lead off the second for Vitas Valencias. Popped up. Eduardo told you there'd be a lot of this against Caden Aoki, and Rylan Lujo's there for the first out. 1-2. Strike 3 called. Uski, who had 2 home runs yesterday, launches here down the left field line, into the corner, and it hooks foul. Guy's been nicked up a couple times this 0-2. No chase. 1-2. Hit well in the air by Maluski to center. Lujo's back. Mississippi State's on the board. Kevin Maluski does it again.
Hey now. Mississippi State in the house.
It's 2 out of the 3 home runs he's hit. He's hit with 2 strikes. And they've been breaking pitches at that. The bottom half collapses, but the hands stay up, and the power is real. He gets all of it on it.
It's a hanger, too, though. Look where it is. I mean, it's not even a strike. And they have the ability to go up well above the top of the strike zone and just flatten out your bat on a hanging breaking ball. That is impressive.
3-2 to Chance. On the ground, left side. Phelps slides, rises, throws, and the pick not made by Hudson. Chance bolts to second. Here in the second. Popped to short his first time. First pitch swinging, beats it into the turf, and Ryan Wynn got a flip. He got it there in time to end the inning.
Yes, back-to-back national titles. How about that?
3 supers around the country.
Cut the lead in half. Now he's going to try to stack.
Out ball, 10 strikeouts, no walks. Ham out. Line drive to the trees and right. See ya. Brennan Hudson with a nuke to right center.
Well, he's crushed right-handed pitching all season long. Came into this series with an OPS over 1,300 against righties. 20 home runs, make that 21 right now for Hudson.
To the ball right here, folks. I mean, that thing's not even a strike. It's letter high, and look how flat the bat gets through the zone up there. That is hard to do on an elevated heater. But man, is it loud.
Up top, 5-pitch walk, and Colby Branch is on.
I'm not going through all this, trying to fix my hair and all this stuff, so I just got to cut off. I was like, give me a flat top, and I'll give this to a T right there. That's exactly where Eric Davis held his hands.
And you know who moved Eric Davis's hands down there? Because
For Duke Stone, and now Daniel Jackson. First pitch swinging to right. Parker started in, now he's back. And just like that, Duke Stone gets out of the rest of the 3rd inning. But Brennan Hudson on a clothesline feeds the trees. It's more season. He's improved in that regard. Strikes out there, 1 away.
Yeah, he's still got a ways to go at the third base position, but he made big strides this year defensively.
Noah Sullivan rolls out at Colby Branch, and two quick ones for Caden Aoki in the third. Parker in the air to left. Kenny Ishikawa to the corner. He jumps and makes the catch. Inning over.
Strength is the pitching side of things, but this offense is real.
Rylan Luho on a line to left, and this will short hop off the wall. Luho in the second. Leadoff double.
He put on.
This one spiked away from Maluski. Luho moves up 90.
Run right here, knowing that his offense has a lot of opportunities.
Skied to right center. Bryce Chance approaches and makes the catch, and they won't even try on Rylan Luho. 6-2, Georgia.
With a little tilt.
Sharply to first. Stallman gobbles. Stone covers.
Stickier.
I agree. Wynn tried to hold up, but he went around. Strikes out on a nasty slider from Duke Stone. 2-2.
Got it that time.
Sure did. With the back door. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Aoki fans and fells Stallman. Caden Aoki's 2-2. Pin points. Bucky's. Hot shot. One hop off the mid of Reed Stallman. It lands next to him, and the flip not in time. Branch on a line to left into the corner, and that is off the wall. Hudson on his way to third. Branch doubles. Second and third for Georgia with nobody out. And Black can't hold up. Nasty breaking ball to the back foot from Duke Stone for a massive first out.
Big up Phelps' approach as well.
On the ground right at short, and so Ryder Woodson has to go to first with it, and a run scores because the middle infield was back. A strikeout there for Duke Stone to limit the damage. Skies this one. Shallow right center. Rylan Luho, hatless, puts it away for the first down.
Knowing where the bat head was at all times.
Strike three called on the hook from Caden Aoki, who's fanned 7.
Well, spin them if you got them. The opponent when it's inside.
Garrick Fry beats one into the turf, and Ryan Wynn kicks it, flips it, and doesn't get Garrick Fry.
Special is a high spin rate curveball.
Sharply from Reese into right center field, base hit. Garrick Fry first to third. State's got him at the corners with 2 outs in the 5th. First. 0-2. Caden Aoki's 0-2. The 1-2. 5th inning. 2-2. Got him!
Caden Aoki, show him who you are, kid. And I tell you who he is right now. He's a guy that is pitching a gem for Georgia so far.
Luho tags it to center. And Bryce Chance strips back with room. Fist this one left side. Blooper territory, but Ryder Woodson runs it down from short for out number 2, and maybe Duke Stone ekes out another inning for Mississippi State. Kenny Ishikawa has seen 27 pitches in his 4 trips. Short right, Garrick Fry puts it away. Who do you think you are? I am. 2-2. Parker rolls it gently at second. Ryan Wynn handles this time, and there's one away. Valencia struck well, right field at the wall, and gone. Solo shot Oppo for Vitas Valencius, and a much-needed lightning bolt for State.
A lot more forgiving. Not a bad pitch. Down and away, but he sticks with it. Hits it right over the fence.
1-2 to him. Stallman on the line into center field, a base hit. He squares up Caden Aoki, Man aboard for Mississippi State, stirring here in the sixth.
Well,
Ryder Woodson cuts through the first one, and it caroms away from Daniel Jackson. So Reed Stallman's in scoring position. 3-2 again.
oh,
On the edge, paint piece. 2 down. 3-2. Off the edge, what a plate appearance from Kevin Maluski. 1-1. Chance on the line, left field, base hit. Stallman rounds third. Ishikawa's throw does not get him. And Mississippi State's within 3. Chris Runes, thank you. That's going to be a good one. In the meantime, this is a great one. Caden Aoki departs after a career-high 121 pitches. But now Mississippi State brings the tying run to the plate against the sinker baller, Zach Brown.
205 off the right-hander, Brown.
Garrett Fry, first pitch swinging. Kenny Ishikawa drifts in. And Zach Brown's out of dodge. If you're just joining us, Duke Stone is a starter, so he's fully stretched out, coming off 6 shutout last weekend. He gets Ryan Wynn to pop to Reed Stallman for an efficient first out in the 7th. Hudson backside, well struck. Valencius with room for out number 2. That to us. Maybe just a bad round to BP.
Or harder. And that was against really good pitchers.
Yes. 1-2 on Colby Branch.
They're watching center field. They're a ways away, but home on one of those trees out there. They've all been knocked off.
And Branch skies one. Parking lot. Goodbye.
Well, right on cue.
How about Colby Branch, huh? On base all 4 times today. 2 long balls, a double, and a base on ball. When Georgia gets one of the 2 runs back they gave up.
Branch. Ryan Black vaults one to deep center. But Bryce Chance circles. And Duke Stone gets through the 7th. The 2-2. Reese skies this one. Wow. Way back in right field. Goodbye. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is 3/4 all the way up the trees.
Bases from Zach Brown's hand. And my goodness, he knew it. The bench knew it. They get that run back.
Watch this. You'll see it
watch
drop.
The ball drop. And right after, the leaves coming down.
So a 3-run ball game again. Noah Sullivan, right center field, way back to the wall, back to back. Tanks for State.
That's a way to get 2 back in a hurry. Get the Mississippi State fans up. And Noah Sullivan, who has been that type of professional hitter the entire season.
Watch him let this 2-seam fastball just travel. Let it get deep. The hands go first. A barrel behind it. And you talk about a dart out toward right center field. Noah Sullivan's 13th long ball of the year. His 46th RBI, folks.
Zach Brown, the righty's 0-1. Parker strikes it well. Left center field. 1-run game.
Man, what is going on? Watch this swing here. Again, let it travel, let it get deep, and put a barrel on it. And Zach Brown knew it, and so did Jacob Parker. As soon as he touched it, a little back fit, folks. And Mississippi State is getting all over Georgia here in the 7th inning. And now Georgia will turn to Matt Scott, the senior, all 6'7" of him.
To start. First pitch, chopper at Colby Branch, who shuffles the feet for out number 1. 2-2. Stallman in on the hands, a little trickler behind the bag, so it's an infield single for Reed Stallman. 2-1. Woodson rolls over at short. Branch bobbles, and Woodson's aboard, and the throw gets away. Stallman to third. Woodson to second. Mississippi State in business. 2-2 pitch. Maluski swings and misses and strikes out. Daniel Jackson caps the K. RBI single his last time. First pitch swinging at Colby Branch. He collects on target this time, and the inning's over.
That is big time.
State pitching coach. Backup breaking ball.
There's your backup breaking ball you're talking about, Mikey.
The payoff. Just off the edge, Jackson walks. On the ground to short at Ryder Woodson. Had to wait on the hop, so they just get one. So in the 8th inning. 2-2. O'Shaughnessy strikes out. Enormous work from Tyler Pitzer in the 8th inning. Fry strikes out on 95, and there's one away. 2-1. Rope in the right. Into the corner for Ace Reese. And the tying run for Mississippi State is in scoring position. On the edge. 0-2. The 0-2. Sullivan strikes out, and there's 2 away. The 0-1. Parker tags it. Center field. State leads.
This is the best pure swing I've seen from a freshman.
At 8, and watch this swing right here.
Straight away center, not trying to pull, not trying to do too much, and gets rewarded for it and knows it.
How about the smile? How about the smile? He knew it when he touched it that one was leaving the yard.
Vitas Valencius at a sliding Colby Branch. Slick play to his feet. Inning over, but how would you like to be Jacob Parker? Your season's on the line. You go 445 and then 431 in 2 games. Even though we're here in Athens. Tyler Pitzer deals, and this is up and in. So the tying runs aboard for Georgia on 4 pitches. A roller past the mound. Fry gobbles it up and throws out Wynn, and that was pretty smart for Pitzer letting that go. Second with 1 out. First pitch, mighty cut from Brennan Hudson. 0-1. Wow, what a block by Maluski. Big time. The 1-1. Hudson went around. 1-2. Tyler Pitzer's 1-2. On the ground, sharply, into right center field, a base hit. Brennan Hudson delivers. Tied again.
This keeps going on. I might have to just switch over to Spanish.
Well, Brennan Hudson was only hitting 220, folks, this year with runners in scoring position. 220. And that's a bigger knock than he'll ever get right there. And this is what you call beating the shift right here. Just sticks his nose on a backdoor breaking ball and gets it through the infield. And guess what? Here in Athens, folks, we are all square again. Georgia team to Omaha.
Backside on a line. Jacob Parker retreats, and he's there for out number 2. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Tyler Pitzer leans on that slider and sends us to the bottom of the 9th inning. Up is the Georgia right-hander, guy who's been putting out fires this season, the redshirt junior Justin Bird. Popped up at Colby Branch. 1 away.
Game.
9th pitch. Tried to get in. Woodson hits it to short. Branch collects. 2 down.
The team are here.
Justin Bird's 1-2 to Maluski. Chopper to the mound. Bird, nifty work. Inning over. We're going to extras in Athens, and Trey Phelps will lead it off for Georgia when we come back.
Heater up and in, slider away.
Ace Reese kicks it on the backhand. Now Daniel Jackson, maybe the best player in the country. SEC Player of the Year, super talented athletic catcher, has gone 30-25 and trying to be the second player ever to go 30-30. Infield single in this game, really hard contact into outs, and a walk last time against Pitzer in the 8th inning. Launched to left! Jackson! Goodbye!
Well, it's the time of the year when you want your stars to show up. And Daniel Jackson, in my opinion, is going to win the Golden Spikes Award. His 31st lone ball of the season. His 86th RBI. And Georgia back on top after a hanging breaking ball. And he knew it when he touched it. That Georgia had the lead on that one swing right there.
Advantage goes to the hitter.
Rylan Lujo pops this one up into short right. Jacob Parker for the first down.
5 innings of work.
O'Shaughnessy into the shift and past the dive of Garrett Fry. One out base hit as Georgia wants more. 2-2. Little roller end of the bat, it's short. Ryder Woods in the flip to Fry in time to get the force on Michael O'Shaughnessy for out number 2. His payoff, hit in the air, center field at Bryce Chance. Inning over, but Daniel Jackson has a Golden Spikes Award moment here in Game 2 in Athens. And now Georgia is 3 outs away from a trip to Omaha for the first time since 2008. 3-2. Inside, and Chance is on as the lineup turns over and Mississippi State brings the tying run to the plate. Bird earlier this season. First pitch in the air to left. Ishikawa toward the line. One away. Bird deals. Strikes him out. 2 gone. Bird deals. And that's down, and the tying run's aboard, and the winning run comes to the plate with maybe the hottest bat in America right now.
The thing about him is advanced.
First pitch, down, ball 1 from Bird. Parker took a mighty cut on the 1-0. The 1-1, fouled away, and Georgia is 1 strike away from Omaha.
You want to get this ball just about let her hide right over the heart of the plate and see if you can get a swing and a miss.
1-2. Swing and a miss! Georgia's headed back to the College World Series! Moment 18 years in the making. Georgia is headed back to Omaha.
How about Justin Bird, too? The only Georgia pitcher today to not give up a run. He goes 2 shutout innings, a couple of walks, and a couple of strikeouts, and he went right through the heart of this Mississippi State lineup here in the 10th inning. This is that good elevated 4-seam fastball we talked about, and the party is on in Athens.